News Panorama is a TV news magazine program that gives you the story behind the story.
It tells the stories the way they should be told by capturing the larger scale.
It deals with people's deep feelings on issues that, when brought to the fore, ultimately educates, informs and entertains.
News Panorama. Capture the larger scale.
Street hawking is the most dominant form of child labor in most cities in Nigeria. Child street hawking is a form of labor that has existed for quite some time and has continued to hamper the educational development of the children whose hope for the future generation lies. The need for family planning and more are on our lineup this week. It is a must watch. Welcome and thanks for joining me on the program News Panorama. I am Josephine Efanga.
News Panorama. Capture the larger scale.
If you have just tuned in, you are watching News Panorama. Underage hawking is a pressing issue that significantly impacts child welfare, especially in developing regions. It exposes children to various risks, including physical danger, exploitation, and the denial of their rights to education. These hawkers often work long hours in harsh conditions, which can lead to health problems and hinder their overall development. As we explore the consequences of underage hawking, it becomes crucial to understand how these practices not only affect the individual child, but also have a broader implication for the society and future generations. Underaged brings more details. The report.
11 a.m. Nigerian time and children are still on the road hawking. Children who should be in school learning and acquiring knowledge are rather spending long hours in harsh conditions to make ends meet. They face physical dangers and exploitation and are denied the basic right to education.
In many developing regions, underage hawking has become a common practice. Children, often as young as 6 or 7, are seen selling goods on the streets. The physical dangers these children face are significant. Long hours spent on busy streets expose them to traffic accidents and potential abuse. The lack of supervision means they are vulnerable to exploitation by adults who may take advantage of their situation. Underage hawking often leads to denial of education. Children who spend their days selling goods miss out on school, which is crucial for their development. Without education, they face limited opportunities for the future, trapping them in a cycle of poverty.
Irrespective of the present economy and that is biting hard on parents and their words, it is not good for a parent to send for their ward who is underage for hugging because of to have ends meet. Because in this process, most of them are molested, rape and introduced into different vices that is detrimental to their, upbringing. Home feeding program for the children. That also is a factor that helps children, encourage them to come to school so that they can also learn in the process. So if all this is taken into consideration, I think the children will be taken out of the street.
The society and the economy of today does not really speak well when it comes to this. There's supposed to be a proper regulation in the country that should cater for those children to enable them to go off the streets. See, when a country it's so corrupt to a point where the need for the younger ones and the citizens are not looking to, it becomes a very prominent problem.
Many are of the view that children belong to the society, and every individual who may be privileged enough should not hesitate to help these children.
Why those children will be on the streets is possibly because their parents are unable to meet the necessary needs. And so they are using them to make up, to sustain the family, sustain themselves. I think if we can go back to those days when we give arms and support to anybody around us, irrespective of their tribe, wherever they are from, it doesn't mean that they are not our family members or from our we can go back to our system.
Some respondents said the government can help these children and their parents by reducing the cost of education and providing amenities that can assist the less privileged kids to return to school, as every child deserves equal opportunity.
Well, underage hawking is not very good to me. In terms of helping, I believe the government can still do something by reducing the cost of education, providing those necessary things that the children need to go to school, because most of the children you see is because the parents can't meet up. They will want them to do some of these things so that they can use the finances to help them also in their education, so the government can come in.
Others, while noting the dangers of underage hawking and its effects on children, pleaded with parents to desist from the act.
Children are hawking in the streets. I sometimes see them coming, especially when school are in section. So when I see them, I used to feel bad. I ask the government to look into the less privileged, so that they can go back to school.
The consequences of underage hawking on child welfare are severe and multifaceted. Children involved in hawking face significant physical dangers and are often denied access to education and suffer from health issues due to harsh working conditions. This not only affects their individual development but also has broader societal implications, as a lack of educated youth can hinder community progress and economic growth. Addressing this issue is essential to ensure that children can enjoy a safe and fulfilling childhood.
Underage hawking isn't just a problem for the children involved, it is a problem for us all. These young ones deserve a chance to grow, learn and thrive in a safe environment. Citizens, authorities or public figures should not turn a blind eye to these children, as they all deserve equal opportunities. For CRBC News Panorama, Alessia Aleshe reporting.
Family planning is crucial to today's economy. With a growing population and increasing financial pressure, planning your family's future has never been more important. Effective family planning enables individuals and couples to make informed decisions about their productive health, education, and economic well-being, ultimately contributing to a more stable and prosperous society. Glory Edet tells us more, the report.
The well-being of the nation is deeply rooted in the well-being of its families as the basic pillars of the society. Families play a crucial role in shaping the future. However, rapid population growth, limited resources, and inadequate access to productive health services poses significant challenges. Hence, family planning is necessary in ensuring healthy, resilient, and prosperous families, and ultimately a sustainable future.
In Nigeria, rapid population expansion poses significant challenges to economic development, healthcare, education, and social services. Family planning is critical in addressing these issues, ensuring healthy family and promoting sustainable development. Effective family planning improves maternal and child health, increases access to education and economic opportunities, reduces poverty and income inequality, enhances food security and environmental sustainability, and supports demographic dividend and economic growth. Nurse Atema Sukwo Ekpo, Consultant, Family Planning Unit, General Hospital Calabar, in an interview spoke on what family planning entails, the need for it, and how couples can go about it.
When you mention family planning, it's like everybody wants to actually know how, what, and what we are doing. It's a method of spacing birth. At what age do you start having babies? At what age how old is the baby before you have another one? And other issues. It's a method of spacing using so many things. Initially we had the natural method, we have the artificial methods. Anybody can have family planning. Young girls, boys can also have use the methods of family planning. It helps to prevent unintended pregnancy.
Some residents shared their knowledge on what they know and understand about family planning.
I believe family planning is simply birth control. So, as we all know, in this present Nigerian economic situation, it's not really favorable. Seeing that even in the market, things are very expensive, ranging from the prices of foods also, even to the prices of clothes and so many things, the basic amenities, it's not really something that someone can just easily come by.
Family planning basically refers to the intentional process of decision making regarding the number of children that we are to have, and also like bed spacing. So in this economic hardship, I would say that especially those in rural areas should be aware and informed about family planning.
Others stated that family planning is necessary because it helps parents plan the number of children they want, as well as spacing between them, which leads to better management of finances.
It helps to prevent unwanted pregnancy. It also helps to maintain a healthy relationship. Because a lot of people who don't know about family planning, they actually see themselves doing the opposite of what they're supposed to do. What I'm saying by that is if you have a family planning, if you have a proper family planning, then you're going to see that it's going to help you, your spouse, and whatever you guys do on the team. So it helps you actually to prevent pregnancy. It helps you to have a healthy relationship.
These ones advise that couples take family planning seriously because with family planning, less children will be out on the streets uncared for, and families can be happy and healthy.
Because of the current economy of the country and the way we see things, we feel that having be able to package and have some stuff in your family that can help, because of the number of children in the house. Sometimes it makes the life too difficult. So when you be able to number children to have in your family, and you know that this is what you want, depending on what you are earning as maybe a salary worker or whatever business you do, and be able to cater for them.
Embracing family planning is essential for fostering a sustainable economy. It enables families to thrive, supports women empowerment, and contributes to the overall health of our communities. Let's prioritize family planning for a brighter future. For News Panorama, Glory Edet reporting.
In today's digital age, social media has become a powerful tool for businesses of all sizes, from connecting with business customers to driving sales and building brand awareness. The impact of social media on businesses' growth is undeniable. Startup and global corporations are harnessing the reach of social media to connect with the new audience's strengths. Startups and global corporations are harnessing the reach of social media to connect to new audiences, strengthen their presence, and drive sales. Anastasia Akoka, in this report, examines the impact of social media on businesses. The report.
In today's fast-paced digital world, social media has become a cornerstone for businesses looking to expand their reach and engage with customers. The impact of social media on business growth is profound, as it provides a platform for companies to connect with their audience in real time, fostering relationships that can lead to increased loyalty and sales. One of the most significant advantages of social media is its ability to enhance brand visibility. With billions of users worldwide, social media platform allows businesses to showcase their products and services to a vast audience. This exposure not only helps in attracting new customers but also in building a recognizable brand identity. Highlighting the benefits of social media for businesses, many emphasize improved customer engagement and increased brand visibility as key advantages of maintaining an active online presence.
Well, social media has helped grow my business in many ways. Like, it has given brand awareness, because many people have an idea of what I'm selling. That's also like for customer insights. When I post things on different platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and WhatsApp, people have an idea of what I'm selling, so they know what I'm selling. And then, like, in a particular week, it helps me to reach my targeted goal. Like, if I have a goal for this particular week, I'm very sure that I'll be able to reach that particular goal.
Social media has helped me in many ways. I can't even start mentioning, but it has driven traffic to my brand. Like, when I get my brand out there, I post my brand out there, so many people want to know like what I'm selling, the quality of these things. So like when people get stuff from me and post the reviews online, you see many people want to know, oh, where did you get this from? Where did you get this from? It's so nice. So like so many people are
you start texting me, getting either my handle, my number, and the rest.
Opinions vary regarding the most effective platforms for business growth. A significant number of participants highlight WhatsApp and Facebook as key players in their online businesses, while others tilt towards other platforms like Instagram, TikTok, etc.
For us, we put it on Facebook. Then on Facebook, we get contact on WhatsApp, because sometimes a lot of people feel that when you do business with somebody on Facebook, you scam the person. So what we do is we get your contact on Facebook, we take it to WhatsApp, then we normalize relationship on WhatsApp. Then subsequently we want to do business with us, because on Facebook a lot of times, because of scam and all of that, so they feel that the business on Facebook doesn't really grow.
I used WhatsApp and TikTok to advertise my business. Why I use WhatsApp is I do post my business at times on my status, and my friends, my colleagues, and the groups I belong to, most of the time they can also view my status and they can see what I do. And on TikTok, I also use TikTok because I'm a content creator, so sometimes I create some little content about what I do, my clothes, and I also post them there, and there your business and whatever you do can go viral to stream.
Many people stated that they trust businesses more if they have an active presence on social media. However, some differed, noting that an active presence does not always equate to authenticity.
You know, when I order my store, at times it arrives earlier, you know, especially junior or other business people online. So for me, I'll prefer businesses online, because at times if I should order, it will arrive and they'll give me what I want.
The reason why I don't buy clothes online is because I want that God know what I ordered. So that gave me the impression of not ordering clothes again. So I felt like it's not what I see that it's being delivered. So I stopped online marketing.
As businesses continue to navigate the digital landscape, understanding the public's perception of social media's impact on growth is essential. With trust, effective platforms, and engagement at the forefront, it is clear that social media is reshaping the way businesses operate and connect with their customers. For CRVC News Panorama, Anastasia Okoka reports.
Promoting businesses through social media, even though they have physical shops, have become important in today's digital age. Social media platforms offer fantastic opportunities to reach a wider range of audience, engage with customers, and drive more foot traffic to physical stores. By leveraging social media, businesses can showcase their products, share updates on promotions, and interact with customers in real time. Mercy Jeremiah brings more details to the report.
Today's digital age, having a physical storefront is no longer enough. To thrive, businesses must extend their reach beyond physical shows and tap into the vast potential of social media with over 1 billion active users. Social platforms or opportunities to showcase products, engage customers, and drive sales.
With the world rapidly becoming digital, social media platforms have become vital tools for entrepreneurs, providing a unique avenue to reach potential customers directly. Experts have recommended establishing a strong online presence by creating professional profiles with compiling bios, clear contact information, and links to online stores. The digital landscape presents incredible opportunities for entrepreneurs to thrive even without a physical shop, and harnessing the power of social media, they can build their brands and connect with customers. Innovative strategies such as influencer partnerships and targeted advertising can significantly boost visibility and sales. Many businesses are also leveraging user-generated content, encouraging satisfied customers to share their experiences, which serves as authentic testimonials and helps build trust. Observably, the rise of social media has transformed the way businesses operate, making it possible for anyone with a great idea to reach a global audience without the need for a physical location. Some respondents say online promotion has made it possible for them to reach out to a large number of people both in and out of their state, as well as promote their business with ease and attract foot traffic to their physical shop.
No, it has helped the growth of my business through various means because I have people from outside Calabar and people in Calabar, so it helps me that they are able to contact me and able to see the kind of product that I sell, and they would like to choose the one that they want from me and others.
Online helps you better than the offline. When you have your data, you can just go online, post, and you get clients. It gives you, let me say, a wide coverage of popularity. It's very good and very simple and easy to deal with.
Others opine that online marketing have made it easier for customers to locate their business places without stress, and also helped most customers to receive their orders from the comfort of their homes.
Online shops really help in the sense that it helps you to market your products to people that can't actually move out from their homes, okay? Because you can see today a lot of people are disabled, right? So it's very, very nice for someone to just pick up their phones, make an order, and all of a sudden get to their doorstep without stepping outside. So it's really, really important. It's essential because it helps you to get whatever you want at your doorstep instead of traveling 5 miles to get it.
These ones stated that it is a good idea to own both physical and online shops because in today's digital world, people prefer to purchase their goods and services online from the comfort of their homes and save the stress of walking down to a physical shop.
Because it is making it easier for people that do not have the location to the business. So making it easy for them. It's a good idea. I like it. So as for me, if I can even have online business, I would be very appreciative.
I would advise anyone that has a shop to also have an online shop, because there are some places you can get a shop at a particular area or a particular location where you won't really have customers. But if you advertise your business online and people get to know you through your WhatsApp, there are so many platforms. People can also view your goods and what you have on your status, and from there you can gain a lot of customers.
Social media is not a replacement for physical stores, but a powerful complement. By integrating social media into marketing strategy, businesses can increase brand visibility, customer loyalty, and ultimately revenue. Business owners are advised not to just have a physical stores, but also a digital storefront that opens doors to new opportunities. For News Panorama, Messi Jeremiah reporting.
The recent trend of emigration of Nigerian citizens from the country to other countries for a better living condition, commonly known as greener pasture, has become a pressing issue of concern in the state and country at large. This is due to the fact that the constant flow of citizens out of the state and the country has reduced the number of workforce in the labor market and consequently has affected the credibility of the country. Victoria Otu brings more details, the report.
Brain drain is the emigration of middle-class and highly skilled individuals from one country, economic sector or field for another, usually for greener pastures. Job dissatisfaction, low income earnings, low employment rate, and peer pressure could be seen as a driving factor for the recent high rate of migration.
So many people have several factors or driving force towards their migration. Some will say for greener pastures, maybe due to non-satisfaction for the ones that are employed already. When they are not having job satisfaction, when their daily earnings cannot meet up with their daily expenditure, they want to go for greener pastures. Then the ones that are unemployed, because of the low employment rate, or let me say unemployment status of the country generally, we want to go seeking for refuge or gainful employment outside the country. By so doing, they tend to leave the country.
However, the emigration of skilled individuals and other persons to other countries helps to develop their skills, gain more knowledge and opportunities.
That's the people who have skills here in our country. It will be an advantage for them leaving our country to other country. They gain more skills, more knowledge, and develop themselves more, and then have more opportunities.
The way things are moving in the country now, things are very difficult in Nigeria. Life is hard. Many people travel out to go and see if they could run things very well in another country and make ends meet in that country.
Looking at the negative aspects, it has impacted on the country. The growth and credibility is greatly being affected due to the constant outflow of citizens of Nigeria. This has left half-baked available in the workforce, and there is high crime rate.
It has caused a lot to this country. Like you said, so many good brains are transported out, which would have helped the country develop. Most of the people migrating to other countries, even though they are living with a good intention, so to speak, in quotes, good intention of going to develop themselves and fend for themselves, find greener pasture. Most of them go there to cause atrocities, you understand, one thing or the other. And that again is, leading to the bad image that the country already has.
Over time, we have seen that the reasons why brain drain is on a high side is as a result of some striking factors as low employment rate, amongst others, and it has affected the workforce in the country. Victoria Otu, reporting for Panorama.
The high rates of mentally ill people in Cross River State has become a significant concern in Cross River State. The alarming issue highlights the need for urgent improved mental health services, social support, and community awareness. The state, particularly in its capital, Calabar, has witnessed an increase in individuals with mental health challenges wandering the streets without access to proper care. This situation raises the question, what is the cause of this high rate of mentally ill people in the state, and how can it be curtailed? Emanuela Oga tells us more, the report.
The presence of mentally ill people in public spaces has become an alarming reality in Cross River State. These individuals are often seen in marketplaces, on the highways, and even near government institutions, posing potential risks to themselves and the public. Many of them are homeless, neglected by their families, and left without proper medical care. The economic challenges faced by many residents in Cross River State exacerbate mental health issues. Financial instability, unemployment, and lack of access to basic needs have left many vulnerable to mental health breakdown, particularly those already predisposed to such conditions. The widespread abuse of drugs, especially among youth, financial instability, unemployment, and lack of access to basic needs have left many vulnerable to mental breakdowns, particularly those already predisposed to such conditions. The widespread abuse of drugs, especially among youth, has been identified as a leading cause of mental health deterioration. Substances like marijuana, alcohol, and more potent drugs can trigger or worsen mental health.
The common presentation of people with mental illness in Calabar, you see them on the roads, maybe by the dustbin, try to pick one or two people from the dustbin. They might be totally naked or partially naked, but there has been no interaction between these people in public spaces and the community or the layman or the average Cross Riverian or the inhabitant of Cross River State. So usually when these people are seen, they just ignore that and pass on. It also strengthens misconceptions of mental illness, such that the average Cross Riverian or the average inhabitants of the state will believe that that is only how mental illness presents. But in terms of the dynamics, nothing really. These people would be in places where they could get food. They will be in places where there are dustbins. That's where you will see them on the road. You rarely have them obstructing traffic. You rarely have them.
Dr. Ubon Udofia, a consultant psychiatrist at the Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital, spoke about the factors responsible for the increase in mentally ill people in Calabar. These include drug abuse and drug addiction, difficulties in meeting up to life expectations, anxiety, and depression.
We know that there's increasing drug use and consequently drug abuse and consequently drug addiction. So with increase in use, you should expect increase in people who have the complications of drug abuse, such as drug addiction, psychotic states, as well as other social and psychological consequences.
The two forms of mental illness are psychotic and non-psychotic form of mental illness. Mental health disorders such as depression, substance use disorder, anxiety, schizophrenia, psychosis, and bipolar disorder are increasingly common in Cross River State, and for elderly people, they have dementia. There is also personality disorder, which is not very common.
The layman would call psychotic forms madness. This is stigmatizing, so I will not use that term. I'm only using this term to help differentiate. When you see somebody walking on the road, not wearing clothes, talking to himself, or eating from the dustbin, that kind of presentation, which is the psychotic form. There is the non-psychotic form, which would include depression. Say I'm depressed. The person can be depressed and still wearing his clothes and doing as activities. Anxiety. The most common forms of mental disorder that we see in a facility, most common would be substance abuse or drug use disorders.
Some residents in the state said the government should adopt a multifaceted approach, which should include creating mental health awareness, improving access to mental health care, and integration into primary health care or primary education for the younger ones growing up. Addressing the mental health crisis in Cross River State requires collective actions, increased funding, and community support. By prioritizing mental health care, hope, dignity, and well-being can be restored to those affected while creating a healthier and more resilient society. For CRBC News Panorama, Emanuela Oga.
That is all we have on our lineup this week. We hope to be back same time next week. Do keep a date with us. I am Josephine Efanga.